Good morning. All right. There's the disclaimer. This is not financial advice. This video is for informational and entertainment only. Let's start the entertainment. All right. There's the cues. I was actually hoping we'd hold this level. I guess that was too much to hope for. Holding this is good, though. Our lower for today, this is going to be our lower. This is our lower area for today. We'd like this to hold basically 620.50 up to 621.50. Let's call that. Our upper limit is 628 for today up here. There is news coming out in 10 minutes. Jobs data is starting, and it's at odd times today. Let's see if I can do this. And this is non-farm PMI, jolts. That's after open, a half hour after open. But there's this non-farm employment change at 5. This is my time, 5:15. So that's going to be about 10 minutes. So hopefully that comes out while I'm doing this video, because we should see a reaction and then go from there. But overall, I expect the markets to continue up. And go out to the daily. Yeah, I expect us to spike up. I expect us to get actually a really good run. Probably short covering. Good spike. I'm bullish early in the month and cautious later, if you didn't know that. All right, let's look at some stocks. APLD reports earnings after market today. I'm very bullish on this, but earnings is always a crapshoot. You never know what you're going to get with earnings. My belief is that this is starting a big wave up. So I would think at earnings, you probably start that. Although I could see a drop, close that, and then rip up. And volatility is always so high going into earnings. Yeah. I'd be a buyer of this on a drop. But I wouldn't be buying going into earnings. Certainly you never know what you're going to get. But yeah, if this comes out and drops to 26, yeah, I'd be a buyer of that. All right, let's look at the gap, because that had a day yesterday. That was the best performer of the retail that I'm watching, that I'm in. This looks like it's breaking out of a falling wedge, but I thought that here too. This is a lot of consolidation. 50's breaking up. We touched that and went up. That's a good sign. That tells me this stock wants to be bullish. Wants to stay bullish. Oh, it has a dividend today. Oh, well, that's why it shot up. Okay, so we got to see what this does after today. This will probably hit that 28 today and then come back and then start. It'll take some off after the dividend pays. They usually do because the dividend's counted in to the price. So it'll probably take some off after today and then start going again. Yeah, that explains a lot. I forgot that all these are starting to pay dividends now, which is hilarious. I mean, good for those that are invested in them. Here's Under Armour. That again had a pretty good day. That investor announcement was yesterday at close. We're starting to get away from these moving averages. So, I mean, I've been taking profit in all these days. Oh, see, we shot above that. I expected us to hold up here. But if we're going to shoot up above this is probably just going to want to close that gap immediately up to 640, 650. That's very good. Very good sign. Very good sign for those that hold it. Just keep pushing up. Let's take a look at Rocket Lab. That had another fantastic day yesterday. Still squeezing up. I mean, this daily chart, I don't know what else to say here. This is just a cup and handle. I mean, a major cup and handle. And look at that. I mean, it's coming out of there. Still got plenty of room on that hourly. See, that hourly's got a long way to go. So does the daily. And look at that. It's just consolidating here. It's going to fly out of this. It'll break these RSIs. It'll break 95 RSI. This is the one that everybody has to have, apparently. I mean, that is a fantastic chart. Congratulations, those that hold it. My target, let's see if we can get a target for this. Uh, 98. And then if it really wants to push, about 134, 135. Yeah. Great Scots. That's a good stock. ASTS. That's coming down today. That's good. I mean, you can't run forever. I would like us to hold, right here where it's going. Hold above 90. That's what I'd look at there. But that's another, I mean, just bullish stock there. And I think I think ASTS is starting a wave 3 of 3, which, I mean, these are my targets here. 190. 120 is my initial target on this run here. I'm looking for this to go to 120 before I start taking some profit on it. Let's look at Big Bear. I'm in Big Bear. Holding that trend line, good candle, above the mid, above the 50, 50 above the 200. I mean, that all looks great. My target is $10 coming out of this, but eventually 12 to 16. Yeah, another pullback here would be great for a spike. Look how the Bollingers are pinching. Yeah, the market's getting ready to do something, whether it drops or spikes. All right, they released and the market did not react at all. Interesting. So they're just ignoring these first set of data numbers. That's interesting. I mean, they weren't much of a, there wasn't much to them. 41,000 versus 49,000. That's, looks like the market doesn't want to make a big deal of it. Holding that level. I'd like to move up. Let's move up and keep going up. Let's get that 628 today. All right. I look for the market to remain bullish, but if it turns and there's numbers coming out a half hour after open, so it could easily turn, then I'm watching that. The level for today is 621.30. Stay above that. We should be good. Actually, the 5 MA is all the way down at 618.50. So we stay above 618.50 and we can stay bullish here. All right, everybody. Be safe, be wise, and as always, good luck.